Welcome back to the first episode of Beyond the Bureau of the new school year. We hope you're having a great morning, afternoon, day, night, or whatever time you're listening to this. I'm Quinn.
And I'm Sadie Mae. Today we are gladly joined by a few students from the G-Men football team on this podcast. Thank you guys for coming on today.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Yep. Thank you. In this episode, we're going to talk about the high school football experience at James A. Garfield. But before we get into that, we wanted to say that there are some episodes we recorded during the last school year that had errors in posting, so they will most likely be posted very soon during this school year. I believe they are the softball, baseball, both track and field episodes, and the senior episode.
Yeah. But first, let's introduce our guests. Tell us who you are and how long you've been playing the sport of football.
I'm Mike Hubner. I've been playing football since 7th grade, so I think that's about 6 years.
I'm Colton Miller. I've been playing football pretty much my whole life. Depends on which level, you know.
I'm Carter Hoover. I think I've been playing for like almost 12 years now, ever since I was like 5. My dad's been the coach, so it's been a long one. It's been a long road.
We have a room full of professionals here. And what was each of your original motivations to start playing football?
I feel like every kid from Ohio, I was telling myself I was going to go play at Ohio State. I didn't realize how hard that actually was going to be. Mm-hmm. So that's that. It's not the path anymore, but yeah, I'd say it was to play at Ohio State.
Yeah, I was a big fan of looking up to those guys that play on Saturdays and Sundays. Those college guys, those NFL guys. Those were a big motivation for me playing football.
Never really had a starting point of motivation. Most of it was just my dad making me play. But I don't know. It's definitely like the. I sound like I'm trolling for a minute, but it's the "Here Come the Boom" compilations of like the heaviest hits. That's got to be a big one. But no really start point. Just kind of been doing it.
Are you happy your dad made you do it?
Oh, 100%. There's been times where I've didn't want to do it, but now I'm glad I did do it. Mm-hmm. That makes any sense.
And growing up, was playing on the high school team a goal or something you looked forward to?
So I transferred in freshman year from Ritztown. So it was a big change. I always did want to play on a high school team. I didn't know at the time that it was going to be Garrettsville's high school team, but I couldn't be more than happy that it is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'd have to say growing up, those guys that were playing on that field, those are my heroes. I mean, like Anthony Dema, Brody Swagonski, those guys, I was really looking up to those guys.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 100%. For me, it's got to go down to the Garfield versus Wyndham game. I think it was back in 2017, 1-1 at one point. Mm-hmm. At the end of the game, that was definitely my moment where I was like, all right, this is what I want to do. That's what I want to be out there.
Yeah. And after actually joining the team, was it different than you expected? And if it was, then how so?
Oh, man. Like I said, being from Ritztown, I knew a bunch of guys that were on the high school team, and seeing their experiences playing high school and then coming here and actually playing high school, it's totally different from school to school, culture to culture.
Yeah.
Everything's totally different.
Yeah, a big jump in the workload from middle school to high school. That's something I noticed immediately. Mm-hmm. You're working a lot harder, a lot more days when you're playing high school football.
Yeah, no, Colton said it best. So and same with Mike. I mean, the culture shock you get from going from 7th grade, 8th grade football to you have 3-hour practices every day for the entire week. It's definitely a culture shock, and it hits you right in the face when you're a freshman.
Mm-hmm. And even a difference in the coaches. Mm-hmm. All right. With the high school season starting tonight against Edgewood, what do you expect from the G-Men this year?
Domination. Mm-hmm. Just
straight up.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think
pure domination.
I think that we're a tough physical team. I think we've put in the work all summer. I mean, we've had some of the best attendance rates that we've ever had. Mm-hmm. Everyone's showing up. Everyone's putting in the work. I think it's going to be a great year.
So we're going to win against everybody this year. That's what I'm hearing from this.
I think it's going to be a great year. Yeah.
All right. And is there any specific team that you think is our rival within football? And with that, is there a specific team that you think will be the hardest to win against this season?
I think it's entirely dependent. On a skill level, I'd say Warren JFK is our skill level rival. But on a local, historical level, I'd say Southeast is probably a good one. Since we were PTC guys back in the day.
Yeah.
A little bit of bad blood there.
Yeah, I mean, the whole MBAC for, I don't even know how many years we've been in the MBAC now. They've just wanted to beat Garfield. That's all it's been. Beat Garfield. But I mean, the hardest team that I can go off of, like he said, skill levels, Warren JFK. But I mean, physicality and build wise right now, I think Springfield local, we've never played them before. We've never seen them before. Yeah. That's going to be a team that we need to adapt to. Mm-hmm. And I think that's going to be one of the tougher ones this year than what we're going to face in the coming weeks.
Yeah.
Are there any games in particular that you are looking forward to during this year?
Not really. I like taking it week by week. Can't overlook any opponents. They can all come and get you no matter what.
Yeah.
Right.
So just play it week by week.
Mm-hmm. And when did the preparations for the season officially start, lifting or practice-wise?
Oh man, the preparation for this season really never started. I mean, as soon as we got done with last season, we were back in the weight room. We were ready to go.
It's all year round.
Yeah,
Always.
I mean, January is when we start our lifts right after Christmas break. But I mean, those are off-season optional. If you're in other sports, you don't need to come to them. But
Yeah.
I mean, it like Colton said, it really never ends.
It's the grind.
It's the grind. Gotta love it.
Absolutely.
Which aspect of practices or training do you think benefits you the most?
I'm going to go Saturday mornings. The mental game that you get from our Saturday morning practices is the hardest thing that we do, I would say. It just mentally breaks you down at 10 a.m. And then you get out and you're just...
At 8, it's not even 10. That's what time we get
Oh,
out.
it's time you get out, yeah.
Yeah.
You wake up early, you go and you just grind for 2 hours of just absolute, I don't even know how to explain
I mean,
it.
there's Saturdays where we're doing our contact prep, which is just glorified wrestling. You know, and we're just rolling around in the grass with each other. And just, I mean, we're doing speed drills, doing stuff like that. And no matter what you did the night before, there was a week this week. I went to a Findlay camp. Me and Miller went. And a few other guys. We drove all the way to Findlay for that camp that night. And then we got back to the school at, 1:30?
Yeah, about 1:30.
About 1:30. So we didn't get to bed till about 2:30. And then we were up at 7 going to football.
For Saturday practice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
there's some grinder.
And with all of you being seniors, do you feel that you've taken more of a coaching-like role to underclassmen compared to past years?
I think just more of like a motivational standpoint, you know? Like you're still coaching these guys up, even if you are an underclassman, because you have more experience than them.
Yeah.
But once you're a senior, I feel like guys look up to you more.
Yeah, that's understandable. And then how does the team come back after a tough loss or a tough game in general?
Carter, you want to take this one or you want me to?
I think you almost don't come back. Like, I mean, when it's in the 10 weeks, you can come back from it. You come up, you grind more. But when you take a heavy loss in the playoff, you don't come back as the same person. You're not the same team after that.
Yeah.
You're completely different. You become tougher. Losses are where you get better, I would almost say.
No doubt. Like
Yeah.
this year, JFK, you know, we were a different team going into JFK than coming out with the loss. You know,
Honestly, I think the reason we were better last year was because of that loss.
No doubt.
If we didn't lose, I think we would have got punched in the face back at Crestview or any other team. You know, I've sat here for 4 years, and for the last 3 years, we've lost in the playoffs. And I don't think the team's ever been the same after that.
Yeah.
You know, the senior class has seen, they almost touched the regional finals every single year. Every team that we've lost to has gone off to do something great. And so it kind of gives you a glimpse of where you're at right now.
Gives the team room to learn.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
So do you guys prefer close game wins or wins by a large amount?
Hard to beat a close game, you know, when you get to take that knee in the victory formation. Like I remember it was Normandy. We took our knee and rain was pouring down.
Yeah.
And
Cinematic.
it was really cinematic. I remember Jack took the knee. I turned around. We just hugged right there on I think it was like the 40-yard line. Like that's hard to beat, you know, but then with the blowouts, you know, it's good seeing the JVs get in there and you get to hype them up while you're on the sidelines. And it's like the roles are reversed. And that's really good too. So,
It's a lot of fun beating a team 60-0, but at the same time, you get to a point where you're like, all right, let's get this over with. It's kind of just, can we get on the bus already? I would say like the Crestview game, that was the most fun I've seen the entire team ever have.
23-22.
Yeah.
Yeah, taking
That was
that
a
knee
really
felt
good
different.
game.
Yeah.
What have been some of each of your biggest accomplishments during your football career?
I would say for my personal achievement, it was probably starting my freshman year. I think that was probably one of the, like, I don't even know what word to describe it as, but it was just like, it was amazing. You know, it's just something that really shaped me.
Yeah, I'd have to say this year, getting voted as the captain, it's like finally seeing all my hard work pay off.
Yeah.
Seeing those guys around me lifting me up. I really appreciate that on a personal level.
Yeah.
You know, I don't think I really had one yet. Hopefully it comes this year. But that's like, you know, I'm trying to look for it, but I can't really find it, to be honest.
It's going to come. It's going to come
Hopefully.
for sure.
It's this year.
And the opposite of that, have any of you had any large setbacks during your football careers? And if so, what were they?
There's always setbacks, you know, losing a game can be a setback.
Yeah.
No doubt. It wasn't really in football for me, but when I broke my arm freshman year, that was tough because then the sophomore year football season, I had to play with a cast on.
Yeah.
So that it was being a lineman, you know, you got to use your hands, and I only had one. So that was tough. That was a setback, but I think it made me a better player.
I'd have to say having to build around a new team every year. You know, you graduate a senior class, you got a whole different team.
Yeah.
You take your guys that are below you, but you got to train up your younger guys, and you got to take on a bigger role each year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm the same as Colton with on that one. Just having to adapt to, all right, so you just made friends with somebody now, and now they're gone. So now you got to rebuild everything, rebuild your relationships with the entire team almost.
You got to fill roles.
It's hard to stay friends with the guys who go off to college too.
Yep.
Like, you know, you text them and you talk to them, but it's way different than
Yeah.
And
You don't see them
for
every
anything.
day.
Right? That's not just for
Yeah.
football, though. That's like
That's just
that's
just-
just the cycle of high
Yeah.
school. You know?
yeah.
And then is there anything you do before a game to prepare as a team or personally?
I'm really superstitious. I toe a line of superstition and leaving it up to God. But I have a Thursday night ritual that I always do before a game. Not gonna say it. It's kind of weird. It's pretty weird. But like before every game, I listen to "Crazy" by Patsy Cline. Don't know if you guys know that one.
I think
but
I don't.
that's it's not a song that you would expect someone to pregame to at all. We always say a prayer in the locker room before we go out. That's always a good thing that gets me kind of in the mindset. You know,
Yeah.
Everything leading up to the Friday night it's just a mindset thing.
Okay.
I like to drink a Pedialyte. That's keep it simple.
You know, I like to live by the 2 C's, and that's Christ and caffeine before every game. Two of the most important things in my life, you know me personally. But, you know, pregame, I like to go out, bolt the touchdowns and end zones and pray. But then also, I just really don't like it that much. But caffeine is somewhat of what I do. Tried to quit it a few times.
The lifestyle.
I did a little better. I was pretty bad a couple of years ago, but, you know, you got to get a little kick in your step.
Do you think that football has a home field advantage,
Absolutely.
including like the crowd and everything from the community?
That's a hard one. When it comes to high school, at least our program, I don't think we need a home field advantage. I feel like we do fine on away games.
Yeah,
Got one.
Not to shoot out
Yeah, but
student section.
do you think it does help at all?
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, the atmosphere. I mean,
When playing on your own field break, you can't beat
unbeatable.
that.
Right.
But
Yeah.
helps that our field has a hill in it. Not
I'll
a lot of
say
teams expect that. You know, we're used to that.
Yeah.
Right.
But like it was my sophomore year, going all the way down to I don't even remember the school's name.
Harrison Central.
Harrison Central.
Yep.
Like 3-hour road trip going down. We still had fans in the stands.
Yeah.
I mean, that's something that
Yeah.
Yeah. The
can't-
community.
yeah, that's what that is.
Most guys aren't lucky enough to have that.
Yeah.
What do you expect from the future G-Men football teams in the next few years?
same thing we've always had. You know, every single year, every single senior from the graduating class tells other people, "Oh, this team's gonna suck. We're gonna go 6. They're gonna go 6-4.
Yeah.
They're not gonna be anything without us." And that's been in everyone's ear for the last 3 years now.
Yeah.
And well, we haven't gone 6-4. So I think it's just gonna be the same team all around. I mean, if you just leave with what you have given to the underclassmen, you teach them right, and you leave them with what you got, you're going to have the same exact team. It may not have the same people, may not have the same plays, may not be the same coaches, but you're just going to have the same aggressive Garfield G-men you ever had.
It's not going to change much.
Mosier has a great quote. He drops it quite often. Leave the program better than you found it.
Yeah.
You know, you gotta really bring up those underclassmen while you're still there
Yeah.
and make them better.
We do have a great coaching staff, though. So
Yeah.
there's really not much to worry about there.
Yeah, for sure.
And do any of you plan to continue playing football in the future after graduation at a college level or in a recreational league?
Yeah, I'm sort of looking at playing in college right now. I've got a few schools contacting me.
Yeah.
I don't know whether that's just because a combination of love of the game and not ready to give it up. That
Yeah.
definitely, you know, it's been a huge impact on my life, and I'd love to continue it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I live and breathe this game, man. If I could play at another level, I'd love to.
I'd love to. Probably won't, though, be honest. I might have to carry on. You know, my dad, Shane Hoover, have to carry on his legacy at youth football. It'd be a dream of mine ever to run my kids coaching. I can coach him up. So hopefully I can get down there and do that, but no college for me, though.
Okay. I feel like that was our first shout out at this podcast. Usually we have a counter.
No, we
Especially
had
Hoover.
like Dema
Oh yeah. Yeah.
and Squigonski.
Yeah, there
So we're at like 3-ish.
There was a few.
It's fine. Who is someone or some people within the football program at our school that you think deserve a thank you?
Definitely our scout team guys.
Yeah.
No doubt.
Our scout team guys give us a great look every week on offense and defense. So I think all of them, every single one of them deserves a shout out.
Yeah.
I don't know if they get enough. Shout out the band.
Yes.
Oh, my
absolutely.
goodness, the
Big
band
shout out
is
to the band.
amazing.
Yeah,
That was- there's been games where I played and they've been like doing the continuous music. And
It's-
it's just,
Yeah.
It's a different atmosphere.
pumps you
it's
up.
amazing.
I mean,
it's
like
amazing how good they are.
the other day we were coming back from Mogador last Thursday, and the band was just getting off practice. It was
Yeah.
like 9:00, and they were all coming through the parking lot. it got me so excited to play. Just hearing that band, it really gets you like, you're in the mood. It brings you back to the Friday night.
Yeah.
But back to that question, I think the entire team, the entire roster, the entire coaching staff, everyone deserves a thank you. It's not a 3-man band or a 1-man band. It's none of that. It's a unit. It's a one heartbeat type of unit. So
I'd also like to thank our community. Yeah, those guys that show up every game, those guys and gals, those nice people in our community.
It's home field advantage.
Absolutely.
It is.
Home field advantage anywhere.
Yeah. What is a piece of advice you would give to a young player or a player thinking about joining the team?
Do it.
Yeah.
Don't hold back. If you don't do it, you're going to regret it.
Yeah.
It's one of those things, like, if you're on the fence about it, then to me, that's saying that you're probably not going to play further on down the road, like, say, college or anything. So experience it while you're still in high school. Experience it while you can. You know, there's like a stigma that football players are all jocks. And,
and we're going to shove you in a locker.
Right.
I think like just do it. It's the most amount of fun I think I've ever had in my entire life sometimes.
Yeah.
Just going out with all of your friends, just going out there, playing your best, win or lose, you guys are going to be there for each other.
Yeah.
I mean, practices, I love going to practice now. I used to hate it, but holy crap. I mean, just the amount of fun we have at practices now, it's like hanging out the whole time.
Yeah.
Just hanging out with pads.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
And like, even if you don't enjoy the season, you don't have to sign up for the next year.
Right. Right.
All right, now we're moving on to the question Plinko board. This board holds multiple different questions unrelated to football on it, and whatever it lands on, you have to answer. If you had a personal mascot, what would it be?
I want like a dragon. I don't know where that comes from.
That's
I just
pretty
thought
sweet.
of it. I was like, yeah, that's cool. Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty sweet.
I don't know.
I'd say I'm always getting called soft. You know, a lot of the teammates just grazzing me a little bit. So, Coach Pays, he had a thing for me sophomore year. He would call me Smiley. He said there was never a time where he wouldn't see me smiling no matter what. It kind of made him mad, I think. So, I'm not gonna lie. Say a teddy bear.
A teddy bear.
A teddy bear.
Ooh.
If I'm gonna get called that, might as well carry it on, right?
Yeah.
Man.
I mean, I'd have to say a shark. I literally have sharks tattooed on me.
Yeah.
So I have like a whale shark, a hammerhead, and a lemon shark. So just sharks in general.
Sharks are awesome. I used to have a few stuffed animals with sharks.
I used to read the elementary school shark books.
Yeah.
Because I didn't want to read other books.
Sharks are awesome, man.
I would read like the Who Would Win. Like,
Yes.
So
Those were awesome.
were
Wasp versus hornet.
Yes.
Yep.
Give me a dinosaur, like a stegosaurus.
Yeah.
I don't know why. Just speaking to me on a different level right now. Usually I like to ask myself stupid questions like this. Not that's a stupid question, but like ones that are
Out of the blue.
out of the blue.
Yeah.
And whenever I'm bored. But this one hasn't crossed my mind. But give me the stegosaurus. I feel like he's top 10 things of all time.
I'm gonna say like a cougar.
Ooh.
Something tenacious.
Yeah. Grizzly bear, something like that. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
Am I doing another one? I have like
you can do
4
another
coins.
Let's have some fun here.
It's gonna land in the one that I can't reach. Would you rather eat a whole bag of marshmallows or an entire jar of peanut butter at once?
That's an easy one for me. I'd definitely go peanut butter.
Yeah.
I'm a big
I
peanut
just
butter
don't think
fan.
I could get through the whole bag
Yeah.
of marshmallows. I can get like they're like number 6 or 7, somewhere around
I
there.
could get through a whole
But
jar of peanut
I think
butter.
the peanut butter would definitely help me.
If you give me a jar of Jif crunchy peanut butter.
Crunchy?
No way,
way.
crunchy guy.
No.
Yesterday, I had a snack. I had 2 bananas and an apple, a bowl of peanut butter and honey, mixed it together. I'm a big peanut butter guy, and washed it down with a glass of milk. If I could get through a whole jar of peanut butter with a gallon of milk, no doubt.
What a meal. What a
That
I mean,
It's calorie dense.
that's calorie dense, a lot of protein in it. Yeah, for sure.
no.
I mean, we could do another one.
Okay.
Wait, did everyone? Yeah, everyone said theirs. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, 4.
One says what the heck on it.
Okay, this will be the last one.
What is the longest you've ever waited for something in line for something, and what was it?
Cedar Point Steel Vengeance.
I did go on that. Wasn't that long? I think it's pretty
I'm
bad.
going to Cedar Point
I
this
waited in
weekend.
line at McDonald's for 30 minutes.
That's ridiculous.
I'm not proud of it. I kind of already. It was an online order, so I already paid for it, and so I'm just kind of.
So you're just sitting there?
It's backed up. I don't even know, half a mile into the drive-through. I'm kind of just sitting there. It got so bad I put on YouTube in my car.
Yeah.
And that's just dedication at that
Yeah.
point. It's just love of the game.
Love the
The food was
Yeah.
cold by the time I got it.
Had to get a quick scroll in.
Yeah. Little doom scroll never hurt nobody.
Yeah.
I went to go see Dancing with the Stars live, and I waited 45 minutes for a t-shirt.
Wow.
I was committed.
Those
Yeah,
are
that-
Ryan lines.
I needed that shirt.
If you're going to something like that, you got to get a souvenir.
I spent way too much of my parents' money on souvenirs. I want to say $80 on like 3 things.
Yeah. They overprice
Commitment.
that stuff.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
really
Zach
make it-
Bryan line.
Yeah.
Either you get a T-shirt or you watch the concert. You got to pick one.
Right. I don't know. I'm a rather impatient guy. It's not great. I'm working on it, but I really can't think of things. I mean, I wait in line for like Carter said, Zach Bryan. I waited for a T-shirt for a good while, and then the show in Cleveland 3 years ago.
Yeah,
I was there. It took us a while to get in. It was packed. It was a sold out show at the Q.
that was a big show.
Rocket Mortgage Field.
Rocket Mortgage.
Q.
I'm on.
That was a good one. That was a good concert.
over here.
Old head.
Outside looking in, I have a pretty boring life. I don't go do anything fun. So probably just waiting for food is probably my longest line that I waited.
Yeah. So now it's time for the traditional question on this podcast. What is the best cookie?
Peanut butter or snickerdoodle, one of those two.
I love
Those two are my
snickerdoodle.
favorite.
Chocolate chip. I've already answered this in the last podcast I did, and I'll defend it to my dying days. Chocolate chip's the greatest
Yeah.
cookie. It's LeBron James of the league.
Yeah, I'd say
It
that's
is the
more
face
of
of cookies. I won't lie.
that is. Yeah.
I mean, you think of cookie,
It's
you're
chocolate
not
chip.
looking at a Raisin Bran.
It's hard to beat.
Raisin
You're not
Bran.
looking at it. You're not looking at Oreo, even though Oreo is a top 10 contender.
No doubt.
It doesn't really scream cookie to me.
When I
doesn't.
think of cookie,
I put Oreo in a top 10.
Really?
when I think of cookie, I think of something like homemade. Not really an
You
Oreo.
can't buy no
I guess an Oreo is considered a cookie
It is a cookie. 'cause
or a
it's
sandwich.
sandwich cookie.
It's a sandwich cookie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just-
Might get some hate for this white chocolate macadamia nut.
Oh, that's the best one from Subway.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
I
Or
don't like nuts in my food. Like, I don't like the texture of it. I don't
Yeah.
know why. Like, if
the
I-
crunch.
I just
I get
can't.
that.
I feel like every time we do this podcast, I get swayed more. Every time I think about it, I'm like, maybe chocolate chip is the best. Every time.
chocolate
Are
chip
you
is
still
the
on Raisin
best.
Bran still?
I mean, I was gonna say that,
I
but
can't
now
with
that
the Raisin Bran.
I've been thinking about it. I don't know. Maybe
It's been a while. He changed his ways now.
Yeah.
Got him off the dark side.
What's
Yeah.
the one? It's like oatmeal.
Oatmeal raisin?
Oatmeal. I like oatmeal raisin, but I like oatmeal
Just oatmeal?
cranberry more than oatmeal raisin.
Oh, I'm not a
What are
big
you, 90?
cranberry.
I'm not a
fan.
cranberry person.
Cranberries are
I
where
do
it's
like
at.
cranberries.
Yes.
I've never had one. of those
90
before.
and retired? Are you kidding?
I'm on old.
He might
head.
be. He was calling, Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse the Q.
Wait till I call Progressive Field to Jake.
Jake.
No, I have to say either chocolate chip or chocolate cake box cookies. Which is like you take the cake mix and you make a cookie out of it and then you roll it in powdered sugar.
I
It's
will say
really
though,
good.
slept on triple chocolate fudge cookies.
It's too much chocolate.
That's a lot of chocolate.
yeah.
Well, no, the
it's-
cookies they sell in the vending machine.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, those
I know what you're talking
absolutely
about.
insane.
Yeah.
You guys ever had the no bakes?
Yes.
It's like the peanut
Yes.
butter and then
Yeah.
chocolate and the oats. Those are where it's at.
Those are
I'm not a
Those are
big
solid.
no bake fan.
Really?
Personally.
Really? That's crazy.
I like
Fans
those because
like it.
like they're easy to take with you, and
Right.
like you can just. I mean, cookies in general are easy to take with you, but
Those are
there's
easy to
there's
bake.
something. Well, because they don't bake.
They're a no bake. They're
They don't
easy to
bake.
bake.
Anywhere.
You don't have to worry about burning them.
Right.
I mean, if you burn a no bake cookie, something is seriously wrong
I don't know
with
if
you.
it's possible.
Maybe
Your
your
house
house is
is
on
like
fire.
unlit.
Yeah.
No, I think some people could figure it out. I mean, my old house did have a hole in our kitchen floor from
There's always-
somebody.
There's always a way.
Anyways, well, that brings us to the end of our episode. So come back to the next episode. But before we go, we want to say thank you one last time for joining us today. And do you have any final thoughts or things you want to say
Be ready for a show this year.
Yep.
Yeah.
Every week.
All right.
Thought. Yeah.
Tonight,
O'clock, be there.
tonight?
at the time of recording this,
The time of recording
it's probably
this.
going to be late.
Right. If
But
it's-
be there every Friday night.
Be there
Right.
Friday night. Thank you guys for having us.
Absolutely.
All
It's
right.
glad to be on here.
Go G-Man.
Go G-Man.
Everyone go support the varsity and JV football teams any way you can and go,
Go
G-Men.
G-Men.